MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting the designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 4.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up steps Don Mattingly.
Mattingly.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Find the ball. Make the
now
turn.
A long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lou Gehrig. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Fouled away.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Come on, guy. I need you right now.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
No one better.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Line drive to left. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Ready once again, Don Mattingly. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ron Guidry earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Babe Ruth gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
the designated hitter.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
Stepping into the box, Lou
for
Gehrig,
the Yankees,
looking to put the ball
the
in play
designated
here.
hitter,
He went down on strikes in his
number 4.
first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Perez gloves it,
Hard
and he'll
90,
step
hard
on
90,
first
hard 90.
himself for the out. Stepping up now, Lou Gehrig. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, number 4.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So digging in now, Lou Gehrig. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard,
Hey,
but you have to give credit to where it's
go.
deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Don Mattingly will bat next. It's his
The
job to
first
get
baseman,
something into the
number
outfield and
23.
give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Mattingly.
Nice guy, right play. Easy here.
The 1-1. This pitch is popped up. Perez is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here you go. Clutch up for us, huh?
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bullet to first base. Yeah, they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada.
No one better needs you right here.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
pulls this one in the air out to left.
Dig hard, you're scoring, go, 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 go.
Foster will put it away, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Ninth inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. New York came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Masahiro Tanaka gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League
And
Baseball
now,
is on the
your
air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers look to end this 3-game interleague series with a sweep next. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 4.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is...
To the plate now
Leading
is
off
the
for
designated
the
hitter,
Yankees,
Lou Gehrig.
the
He'll lead
designated
things
hitter,
off as they look to
number
perhaps
4.
build on an already sizable lead.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
The first
Don
baseman,
Mattingly
number
will bat
23.
next. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mattingly.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The
Let's go,
1-1
kid.
home. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lou
Number
Gehrig.
4.
He singled his last time up.
Hey, one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Come on, sitting on something
Ready
right
with
here.
the first
Let's go.
pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 0-1 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first.
Out.
And Perez will just step on the bag, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Reds 1.
Hey, you got it. No one
Striding
better.
into
Let's
the
go.
box, Lou
Now batting.
Gehrig. Perhaps he
Number
can drive
4.
another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold
0-1
back.
the
It's
count.
strike 1.
Get your pitch, huh?
Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. 0-2 count, here's the pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying
Come on,
new
guy,
guys
get your pitch
until
up there.
someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the
keep going
plate,
up there.
Lou
Clutch up.
Gehrig.
The batter.
He went deep earlier,
Number
and he's
4.
2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
In the dirt here.
Your turn. Drive him in right now.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Catfish Hunter takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Trevor Bauer was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attention.